Hello everyone and welcome to Journey with the Kellers. My name is Amanda Keller and today we are back in the Keller kitchen. So today we are going to be making something from a new cookbook from Bridgerton. So this is the official Bridgerton cookbook. Today's recipe is Tattie scones, okay? So this is actually a fairly easy recipe. Basically the only thing that you really need to do ahead of time is you need to take 1 pound of russet potatoes, cover them in water in a pan, bring them up to a boil, and then boil them for about 20 minutes or so until they're soft, okay? Or softer, I guess I should say. Then you're going to drain them and then let them cool for about 10 minutes. Once they're cooled off enough, you're gonna go ahead and peel them, and then we're gonna add them into the recipe. So I have mine sitting over there cooling, and I'm gonna go peel them here in a minute. But first I wanted to get this started. So the first thing that you are going to need to do is you are going to take 1 cup of flour. Okay, put that in there. And then you're going to need 1 teaspoon of baking powder. There we go. And you're just going to stir those together. And then set them aside, okay? And then also what you're going to need is you're going to need a baking sheet with some parchment paper on it. And you are going to go ahead and sprinkle this or dust it with just a little bit of flour, okay? So we've got that done. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go peel my potatoes, and then I will be back to show you the rest of this. So I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I got my potatoes nice and peeled. They're still pretty hot, you can see them steaming. So once you get them peeled, you're just gonna put them in a bowl. Okay, you are gonna need 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter at room temperature as well, which I forgot to tell you about. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna put the potatoes in a separate bowl from the one that you have your flour and baking powder in, okay? And what you're gonna do is you are going to add this butter. So your 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter at room temperature. And then you're also going to add in, it says some salt. It doesn't give you like an amount. It says a generous amount of salt. So I'm just gonna add some in there, okay? All right, so once you get that done, you're gonna go ahead and mash these, which I have a feeling is going to be a little bit harder than I think, because I don't know that they completely got soft all the way here. All right, I'm getting the potato masher because I hate forks. Give me just a second. Okay, here we go. So now we are going to use the potato masher. There we go, that's better. Okay. You're gonna mash it really well until it's smooth. It does say it's okay if there are some lumps in it, but it should be pretty much smooth, okay? And you wanna make sure you get your butter and stuff mixed up in there, and your salt. Okay. Now we got those mashed up a little bit. Now we can use a fork to kind of make sure we get it mixed up real good. Okay, it's looking pretty good here. Okay, you guys, so once you got it all nice and mashed up and it's looking pretty smooth, let's see. Okay, you're gonna put several large grinds of pepper in here. Okay, there we go. Stir that up again. Okay, and then you're gonna add your flour mixture, okay, into this. And you're supposed to use a rubber spatula. And you're just going to mix that up. And you can use a rubber, it says a rubber spatula or a wooden spoon. Mix it up until it's well combined, okay? So, oh, and I said I think I told you 2 large russet potatoes, but it's basically you need like a pound, okay? So if you want the actual weight, then you can do that. Okay, so now you're going to use your hands and you're going to bring the dough all together. So just kind of squish it together. Trying to get the stuff off the side of the bowl here. Okay. Now we're getting a pretty good dough. Okay, so once you've got that out, I'm going to move some of this stuff out of the way here. And then I'm going to get some flour. Okay, so you're just going to dust your work surface, whatever you're using, with a little bit of flour. Okay. Let's make sure we get this all nice and put together. And basically what you're going to do is form this into a disc, okay? That's about 1 inch thick, okay? So about like that. And then, let's see, you are going to, so you're going to cut them into 4 equal parts. All right, so we're going to cut it here down the middle and then cut it this way down the middle. Okay? Now you're going to move the 3 of the parts out of the way and you're just going to work with the 1. Okay? And you're going to basically form this into its about a 6-inch round circle, and then about a quarter of an inch thick. Okay, let me turn the page here so I can see what we're doing. Now you could probably use a rolling pin for this if you want to, but I think I can pretty much just do it with my hands. Okay. So once you get it to about 6 inches, which is probably pretty close to what this is. Oh, and I don't have my tape measure on there, so I can't use it. So once you've got it to about 6 inches, you are going, and about a quarter inch thick as well, you're going to cut this into quarters as well. So cut it down across in the middle, cut it down in the middle, and then you've got 4 little triangles, okay? And you are going to put that on your pan here, okay? And just have it sit there. And you're going to do that with all 4 of the sections of the original bigger one that you had, okay? Then once you get these all done up, what you're going to do is you're going to take like a cast iron skillet. You could probably use a regular skillet if you don't have a cast iron. You're going to warm the skillet up. Don't put any oil or anything in it. And once it gets hot, you are going to put these in the pan, not all of them at the same time. You'll have to do them in batches. So you're going to go ahead and, let's see, cook until they're brown and crispy on the one side, which should take anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. Flip them over and cook them until brown and crispy on the other side. Might take another 3 to 5 minutes. And then just transfer them to a platter, okay? So it says these are good to serve with like eggs, or especially like scrambled eggs, or have like a breakfast grazing board. And stuff like that. You could do some pickled vegetables, some fruit, some smoked fish, some sausages, and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish rolling these out and then get them cooked, and then I'll come back and show you guys how they turned out. So I'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, you guys, so these are all done. This is how they turned out. They look nice and brown, I guess. I have a feeling these are gonna be kind of plain unless you put something on them, but we'll try a little piece of one. And I can see little chunks of potatoes in there where some of mine didn't quite get mashed up. But that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. So let's give this a try and see how it tastes, shall we? It kind of tastes like a potato. Maybe a little bit a little bit different from a potato, but it pretty much tastes like a potato, like a fried potato. Not fried potato. Fried potatoes are a little bit greasier, I think. But yeah, tastes like a potato. It's actually kind of good. And I can see why putting some scrambled eggs and stuff on this would be really good. Okay, you guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. Like and subscribe if you like, or don't if you don't. Everyone have a good day. Enjoy your cooking. Keep your kitchen messy, and we'll see you later. Bye.